safety of the players and all attendees, the Anguilla Football League requests that you refrain from standing at the rails or running in the walkways. We also remind you that spectators are not allowed to go onto the field or interrupt play in any manner.
Please welcome your two teams in today's matchup.
It will definitely be a star. Which will it be? Will it be the superstars again? Or will it be the shining stars? All to play for. In the first 45, they will reset for another 45. All to play for. Let's sit back and enjoy wonderful football. Sunset Home Sponsored Female League.
Good evening and welcome back to the Riminigisha Technical Center. Back here at the center. It is just about 3 minutes to 7 o'clock in the p.m. And it's the clash of the stars. When they first met, it was the superstars who got the better of the shining stars. 4-0. 4-0. And it's the shining stars who are here looking for revenge. And the superstars are trying to put daylight between the two teams. So the man in the middle is going to be Rouse. He will be ably assisted by AR1 White and AR2. And that's Tashim. So the three referees for this game, AR1 is White, AR2 is Tashim, and the man in the middle is Rouse, Trevor Rouse. The foot official, it's none other than Josiah John. So it's the dangerous front line of dangerous front line for the superstars. It's Johnson. Kalia Johnson. Very, very dangerous forward. Ably assisted by our midfielders and Colleen, her sister, there sitting right on our heels. As Rose gets us ready, gets us going in the blue, pink and white. It's the Superstars, and the Shining Stars is there in the purple and yellow. It is Shining Stars all in the game. It's Lake with the ball. Lake, shot on goal. Keeper is going to come and take very easily, very competently. And that doesn't look like Proctor at all. We wait to see, or we are waiting our team sheet, but from here, that doesn't look like Proctor in goal. Could be wrong, but really doesn't look like Proctor. Goalkeeper we have come accustomed to. Shining Stars are taking on Superstars in this prime time game right here at the Raymond Igisha Technical Center. Remember when they met in the earlier game in the first round? It was the Superstars who got the better of Shining Stars. Will it be a repeat? Hodge picks it up for Superstar. Hodge with the ball. Long searching ball across. This could be dangerous. Shining Stars! Oh, that's a weak shot. Opportunity going to Beggin. She had an opportunity there to bury that one. She had an opportunity. And she did not put it away. A very soft shot coming in there in the end. She had a chance. Shining Stars. So the Shining Stars is without the services of one of the Singh sisters. And we saw her when they clashed in the first round. And when she got injured, this is an attack. A ball played over. And that is Matthew cannot pick it up. This is a tussle for the ball. It is going to be one there by Matthew. Ball knocked down by Lake. It's not going to get far. But here is a long ball over the top. A chase for the ball here. Who's going to win it? It's won there by the Superstars. Knocked in the touch, and it's going to be a throw-in. But that was a good foot race. Good foot race. Good ball over the top. It's 0-0 into the 5th minute of play. Superstars taking on Shining Stars in the prime time game. And we are expecting a really good game. It's a clash of the stars. It is a ball thrown in. Here is tussle for the ball. It's going to be picked up by Johnson. Here comes Johnson. Dangerous. Johnson. She's screaming down, but she can't get past Matthew. Oh, what a clearance there from Matthew. It was Kalia who ball played forward, not going to get the desired result. Tussle for the ball. Kalia is going to pick it up. Kalia, look to get a wrong sing. Gets the wrong sing. Ball into Hodge. Hodge gives it to Colleen. Colleen with the ball. Colleen. Lands it off. And it is a tussle there. And Rosario. That's Isabel. Clears it out. It's a throw-in. That look good. Good energy so far. It's 0-0. It's good to see Lake back on the field as well. It's Carissa Lake. Here is the ball that is, could have so easily gone into the back of the net. That was Lake. Carissa trying to clear it out. And a ball peeled off her boot and so easily could have gone into the back of her net.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
And it's going to be a goal kick. Ball going behind the net, and it's going to be a goal kick there for Shining Stars. The starting lineup for the Superstars. Chanel LeBron, number 4. Tianja Carter, number 17. Alanis Hodge, number 20. Number 3 is Colleen Johnson. Number 2 is Kalia Johnson. Akira Pina Richardson is number 37. Number 9 is Shadwa Richardson. Chashana Richardson, number 27. Number 38, a ball floated in. Gibbons takes it. Sharanya Smims is number 38. And number 31 is Watley. Gosia Watley. Ball, it's a chase here for the ball. It's going to be won by, ball going into touch, and it's going to be won by Superstars. Throw. Carter takes the throw. Long searching ball for number 3. This could be trouble. Oh, the goalkeeper coming out and getting a boot to it. Getting a boot to it. That was Minute really pelting down there. And Minute just been beaten. Here is a counter attack. A counter attack. Here is Swims. And Gibbons takes it. Good end to an action so far. Minute. It is with Superstars. It's Kalia. And someone is down in the area. Someone is down. The referee has not stopped play. The ref has not stopped play. The goal has been scored. And Singh, it appears, Singh is down. In the 11th minute of play, Kalia burying the ball. In the 11th minute of play, the Superstars are on the go. It was indeed the Shining Stars who had all the opportunities, but it is the Superstars who has made them pay for missing out on the opportunities they had. A glorious opportunity very early in the game, in the second minute or so, when Vanderpool took the ball along the right flank, got into the 18-yard area, and had an opportunity to take another touch. She didn't, and the ball was kicked straight to the keeper. Very short, soft attempt, and nothing coming off it. Minute had an opportunity. All she had to do was to chip the ball over the top, and could not get a good boot on it. In the end, it is Superstars in the 11th minute of play who makes Shining Stars pay. Smims hits it wide. Ball across. Hodge picks it up. Brong, shot and goal! Oh, she saves it. Gibbons saves it. Gibbons saves it. The Superstars out here. Vanderpool looking to get around Carter. Carter takes it away, and Carter has been fouled. Carter has been fouled. It's going to be a free kick to the Superstars. It's 1-0 in the 14th minute of play. The starting lineup for the Shining Stars. Free kick taken. Ball cleared by Carissa. And it's going into touch, and it's going to be a throw-in. The starting lineup for the Shining Stars. Barry is number 12. Bryan, Jakita Bryan is number 4. In goal, it's Adele Gibbons. Talia Hines, number 8. Number 19 is Janelle Lake. It's Matthew who picks it up. A confrontation there, and it's been put into no, it's a Smims who picks it up, gives it to Watley. Watley chips it over, and Gibbons is going to collect it very easily. To end off the lineup, it is Vanterpool. It's Kiana Vanterpool, number 5 and number 21. Junique Singh, number 10 is Isabel Rosario. Minisha Minute is number 3. Here is Smims. The ball has been cleared out by Matthew. Doing a tremendous job, number 2, Anisha Matthew. Number 11 is Carissa Lake to round off the starting 11. So it's 1-0. 1-0. Ball in off the chest of Lake. That's Carissa Lake, and it's gone in over the touchline, over the goal line, and it's going to be another corner kick. Colleen puts it in there. Again, it's nodded out. This time it's gone over the touchline, and it's going to be a throw-in to Superstars. 1-0. Throw taken. Collier. Ball cleared. Good ball by it was a searching ball. Colleen. It's going to go wide of the target. No harm done. Shadra Richardson wearing the captain's armband for the Superstars. And it's Carissa Lake who's wearing the captain's armband for the Shining Stars. Colleen. Carter. Vanterpool saves the ball. Knocks it forward for Minute. Minute with the ball. Minute. Searching ball. She's not going to find Lake. It's goes Watley. Watley puts it forward. Oh! It was a searching ball. Kalia was coaching there. She was interested in getting into that conversation. Watley. Brown. Ball. Oh. Long ball over the top. And that's poor work by Gibbons. Could have just left the ball to run out. She didn't. Trying to get a boot to it. Ball coming off the boot and going over the goal line for a corner kick. It's 1-0. 9 yellow shirts, yellow and purple shirts. Ball head there. And it's cleared now by Vanterpool. Long ball for downfield. But it's going to be picked up by Richardson, who knocks it to Carter. Lake puts it to Shadwa, picks it up, clears it out, into touch, a throw-in. Showing for Shining Stars. Superstars enjoying the better of the exchange so far. It's 1-0. 1-0. That looks like Akira Pena in goal. Looks like Pena in goal for the Superstars. Long ball downfield by Vanderpool. It's going to go over the goal line and it's gone out for a goal kick. So Pena taking up the slack as their number one keeper in Proctor. Is unavailable. Thought I saw her on crutches earlier today. It's Carter. Tempted cross there. It's back with Colleen. Superstars. Knocks it forward. It's Kalia who dispossesses Singh. And it is Vanderpool who's chasing back and wins that ball. Wins it cleanly. But gives it straight back to Superstars. It's Colleen. Colleen looking for Hodge. Intercepted. Lake gives it away. Smims. Who's going to... There's a loose ball. And it's Lake who picks it up. Looks for help. Finds Jakeda finds Rosario, gives it away to Carter, and here is the Superstars. Johnson to Watley. Watley in the 18-yard box, shoots that goal wide. So we'll say good evening and welcome back, the man Tony. Tony, it's 1-0. 1-0 goal coming in the 11th minute of play from the boot of Kalia. Very soft goal given up by Shining Stars. So far we have seen evenly contested game. We are into the 23rd minute of play. And it's end-to-end action. The Shining Stars have created scoring opportunities and has not, up to now, made use of the opportunities. Here come Kalia! She shoots and scores! In the 23rd minute of play, Kalia making it. She turned, she got around the defender and beat the goalkeeper to her far post. And Gibbons has been beaten the second time.
Yes, Millington, and good evening to listeners once again. Good to be back sharing here in this game. And there you go. Earlier in the day, I did mention, did give a little preview of this game and the prowess of Kalia Johnson. She has been really a scoring machine, and there you sight tenacity, grit, creating a goal out of nothing absolutely, because she was challenged, but she stood her ground, fight her way through, and was able to place that one into the back of the net. So she continues her prolific scoring prowess throughout this tournament, Millie.
Yes, indeed. She's scoring from basically anywhere on the field, and she's scoring goals when it seems that the defenders has her all closed down, all locked down. She's still finding a way through, and she's boring the keeper. Gibbons has been bored again the second time. And that's not what we saw in the first game. We saw a more competitive first half. We saw it was a 0-0. They went in to halftime. It wasn't 1-0 or 0-0, and they came back out and they absolutely took Shining Stars apart, beating them 4-0 minute. Losing her attacking partner in Singh. Here is the ever-present Matthew. Very stubborn Matthew. Shadra. It's it wide for Carter. The sweeping Carter. Carter who plays. You can find her in left back. And you can find her in a more attacking role on the left wing ever so often. Here is a ball coming in from Watley. And the flag going up. It came down as fast as it went up. Here is Singh looking to get around two players. The ball is still with Singh. Singh gives it away. It's with Colleen. Colleen looks for an outlet. Being confronted, but fights off that attack. Here is Kalia looking to get around Talia. Get around Hines. Once, twice. Still Kalia finds a way in crossing the ball over to Hodge. Hodge is confronted by Barry. Gets it off to Watley. To Smims. It's a tussle there for the ball. Smims gets it to Watley in the 18-yard area. Smims turns. Was looking for Kalia. Found the defender instead. And the ball is cleared. It's minute.
What would have to happen, Millington, is that the Shining Stars, they will need to start to string some passes together to get the number 5, Vanterpool, into play. Just now she picked the ball up and not her regular accustomed. She just booted it upfield because they are under some serious pressure. So they will need to try and see if they can string a few passes together to put some pressure on the Shining Stars.
Here is Colleen in the 18-yard area looking for a shooting opportunity. Blocked. Colleen again. She tried with her left. She tried with her right. Nothing coming of it. Defenders closing her down well. Here is Brong from way outside. Shoots. Coming off the head of a player there from Shining Star. And it's a Vanterpool on the right flank. Picks it up. Gives it to Jackie. Oh, Colleen picks up that. And it's going to go into touch. And it's going to be a throw-in to Superstars. Got into an action here. It was Vanterpool who had the first opportunity of the game. Walked into the box. Had an opportunity, beating the keeper and shoot the ball very softly straight to the keeper. Had she gone hit the ball to the far post, it was 1 goal. It would have been 1-0. Instead of that, it is 2-0 in favor of Superstars. They have had opportunities. Vanterpool has to play in a very deep role. Not what we would want to see is Minute, who has to do a lot of work to get past that defense. It's not very easy getting past Brown, Richardson, and Richardson. Johnson. Carter. Johnson. Getting around Hines nicely. Cuts back in. Gets around Vanterpool. She looks up. Looks for help. Finds it in Brong. Brong. Gives it away. Barry. It's a one-time clearance. Rosario. Looks to control. Dispossessed. Oh, that's a foul. Oh, advantage play. Advantage play. Long ball forward by Richardson. Kida picks it up. Drops it wide for Vanterpool. She's been confronted by Carter. And she's under a lot of pressure. Carter is not letting her breathe at all. Colleen. Long ball forward. Shadra. Confronted by Minute. Ball running long. Shadra is going to pick it up. Takes it wide. And knocks it into touch. It's going to be a throw-in for Shining Stars.
So they will certainly need to soak the pressure up and then try to counter and make the superstars as well defend. Otherwise, it's going to be difficult for them to get back on track if they continue playing the way they continue to play. I'm not seeing the coach on the touchline for them this evening, that in the person, I think, of Ricketts, but they will certainly need to try to regroup and make the superstars try to defend as well. Otherwise, the pressure is going to mount, and with the progress in terms of the scoring from Johnson, that can certainly spell danger. We can easily see 2 goals turning into 4 if they continue playing the way they continue to play. But so far, yes, they're down 2-0, but it's been competitive and it's been tight.
Indeed. It is. Yes, I've seen. I saw the coach. Is somewhere in the dugout earlier. Shadra picks it up. And it's Vanderpool losing our foot in there. And it's with Richardson. Long ball forward. Who's going to get to the end of it? It's Swims who's got to the end of this one. And she has Matthew to contend with Watley. Ball across. It's Hodge winning that one. Watley puts it in. Yeah. Nodded out there by Matthew. And it's going to be a goal kick.
Good to see the ladies putting their head to the ball as well, because we have some males who don't even attempt to head. So it's nice to see they playing all ends up with both head and feet and making sure that they play the ball in the appropriate manner and fashion when it comes.
Now, Tony, is one thing I've promised myself: never to head a ball.
Well, no, but you can get a bouncer, you know.
Well, but you see, and that is why I love cricket, Tony, because if you are hit on the head, you have a helmet.
You have a helmet.
You have protection.
Okay, got you.
There is none in football that's a big ball. Here is Kalia. Kalia. It's foul. Foul outside the box. There's going to be a card. She's going to be carded. Lake has been carded.
And just picking up maybe a knock there, Johnson. She's shaking it off and trying to flex. Probably might have just gotten a thigh check or something of that sort. But she is lined up behind the free kick, so.
Kalia. Will it be Johnston or will it be Brong? I've seen it's Brong who normally takes these free kicks. But who is it going to be today? Is it going to be Kalia? She steps back and it definitely looks like it's going to be Johnson. In the 34th minute of play.
Field is set very far back.
Well, from what I'm seeing here, this looks like a definite goal. If this ball ends up anywhere in the 18-yard area, this could spell trouble for the...
If you notice that they have 2 men on the pole.
This could spell trouble for the Shining Stars. Not sure I like the way they are set up at all.
No, it's...
Matthew seemed to be blocking the view of the goalkeeper. Johnson, shot and go. Oh, that's not a good free kick at all.
Probably just feeling the
pulling
effects.
It wide.
Yeah, and still probably feeling the effects of the knock that she got, because you can still see.
And that is definitely why I think Brown should have taken that to kick. Should have definitely be Brown. And she's in the distress.
Yeah.
She is in distress. It is clear that she's in distress. That's a handball. That is a handball.
But she's a tough cookie for sure, and certainly in the vein of her dad, in that of Colin Johnson, tough. But she's trying to at least walk it off and make sure that she stays in the match. As we can see this, for the Shining Stars, they would want to boot this one long forward over the defense and see whether or not someone can run onto it.
And that's into the back of the net. 20 into the back of the net. Finally, the Shining Stars are scored. The Shining Stars has pulled one back in the 36th minute of play.
And I did say to you, Millington, just a while ago that the Shining Stars were looking to boot that one over the defense and hoping that someone can run onto it, and that is exactly what happened. Very sloppy defending there from the central defense there for the Superstars.
Indeed, and in the end, in the 36th minute of play, it is 2-1.
And that, I think, is Lake.
Two goals to one. Shining Stars are on the go. Well, we are not going to see a 4-0 defeat at all. It is 2-1.
Yes, 2-1, and certainly game on. You will certainly see what sort of defending champions and determination that the Shining Stars have. I'm certainly sure that they will feel a little bit very angry with themselves in allowing the Shining Stars to pull a goal back long before halftime as well, and so they've got a match cut out on their hands here this evening.
Yes. Not their regular keeper in Proctor. Seemed to be Akira Pena. Richardson who is in the goal. Here comes Carter. Long ball forward to Johnson. Johnson gets around Matthew. Johnson, like a race horse on the track, crosses the ball. Slims. Oh, shot and goal goes wide.
That would have been a really brilliant goal.
She should have gone to her left. Yeah. She tried to her right, but she should have gone to her left.
Yes, that would have been a really well-worked goal from the back all the way in the attacking third. It was Johnson who, not being selfish, squared it back to the player in the middle and had a chance, but just pushed it wide.
Well, that was a good build up there. This could be trouble again. Minute wins the foot race. Oh, but this possessed by Shadwa. Shadwa doing a good job there, getting back. Trotting back very well, holding her own. Minute. Oh, she's looking good. But she could not have gotten her wrong on that occasion. Shadwa was the better of the two.
Yes, certainly. This time, no mistakes been made there by Shadwa in defense. And they're hopefully they're looking to make sure that they take that one goal advantage into halftime.
Yes. Ball. Richardson. Long. Hits it high. Not far, but high. Vanderpool can't get a boot to it. Ball cleared out. It's going to be a throw-in for Shining Stars. 2-1 in favor of the Superstars. Can there? Will be there be a... Oh, this was a loose ball across face of net. Rosario, shot and goal of the defender, taken by the keeper.
Been some A little bit of trouble there, not without their regular goalkeeper.
Lake. Dispossess. Johnson. Colleen. Long searching ball for Kalia Johnson. And the ball just taking a bounce and turn. But Smiths, this could be goal number 3. No foul, says the ref. And it's Barry who takes it wide. And picked up there by Watley. Colleen. Looking to get around. Shot coming there. It's going to go into touch. Going to be a goal kick. Yes, good end-to-end action, Tony, into the 41st minute of play.
Yes.
Shining Stars taking on the Superstars. The Superstars are 1 goal. And 1 goal advantage of position. But a lot of football still to be played.
A lot of football to be played. Yes, we have another 50 minutes or so. Second half with 5 more minutes into this first half.
Rosario. And Bongo's down. Doesn't look good. She went down hard and then she would have hit the back of her head there, Tony. And medics has been called.
Yes.
Bong going down very hard there.
Let's say a good crowd, Millie.
Yes, it has really built up significantly from the male game. And, while the game was going on, you saw the stream of people keep coming in because they were saying, I really don't want to see that men game. I want to see the clash in the Sunset Home female games, the Clash of the Stars.
Yes, and over to our right here, the supporters of the Shining Stars, you can hear them bellowing and echoing their voices, the top of their voice, and shouting, making sure that the players are aware of what's going on in and around the game, and making sure that they're certainly not giving away anything at all. They have allowed the Shining Stars to pull a goal back, but they true to themselves in terms of their tenacity, their determination not to go down and to lose again 4-0 as with the first game, knowing that the first half was very competitive. I think the first half ended 1-0, 1-0 in favor of the Superstars, and so they certainly decided that they want to come out and push. Got down 2 goals early, but found themselves and fight their way back to in contention in this match.
Indeed. Free kick taken, cleared by Shining Stars. Long ball forward, not controlled by Lake. It's picked up by Smims. Smims, it's it long. It's going to go into touch. And Brown has now re-entered the field. Show taken. Vanterpool, long ball forward. Shara. Carter.
I would say Vanterpool has very good, she's very gifted in terms of her kicking skills, her balance on the ball. One of a few who I've seen in this tournament so far has looked very assured of what they would want to do with the ball.
Yes. So we are into the 44th minute of play. And
there's been some instructions being passed by the referee there, the fourth official, to I think the coach. I'm not too sure. See, some words been, some instructions been given out there by referee Rouse to talk to the coach of the Shining Stars. It's been interesting to hear what transpired. But the ball is with Lake.
Lake, down the left flank, Lake. Well, this is a break here. Colleen, well, the goalkeeper takes it that she had been struck by her own player and she stays down. She stays down. Colleen, it appeared, who was shielding the ball, got closer to her. And whether or not it was her knee that touched her, or she just fell badly.
I don't think she recognizes that the keeper was actually
Was committed to take that one, yes.
She came to collect, but for some reason wasn't aware, and eventually probably just gave her a little knock. So the players are refreshing themselves while the treatment being meted out to the goalkeeper. And
we have had that 45 minutes, Tony. And how much time we are going to get? Maybe 2 or 3 minutes or 2.
2 minutes. So the second half of the first game, Millington, I realized that the attackers squeezed the point again. So they have not lost, and they are on 13 points. They are actually in third spot. Yeah. They're on 13 points. They started after they were 12.
Well, I tell you something, Tony. On what teams are doing against the attackers is that they are starting the game very fast. Attackers are soaking up their pressure. They are countering and scoring the attackers. And then they sit back in the second half and defend. And they, the old saying that says pressure burst pipe. Well, I'm not sure what material their pipe is made from. Because from what I'm seeing is that no one does have a formula to burst their pipe.
Well, you can say too that the schedule has been very kind to them. If you notice, they have played all of their equal matches, or easier matches, if you would want to say. Now they have both the Lions and the Kicks. I think those are their 3 last matches, and they're certainly going. Well, they said that they can get points from all those teams as well. So we'll just have to wait and see. But kudos to the attackers for maintaining their 100% record, not losing, and being able to get a point. Disappointing for the uprising team in their forward thrust to gain some momentum moving up the table.
Well, they may just get 0 points from those 3 games. That remains. We will see. Lake shoots! Rebound! Oh, fortunate for superstars. Shadrach Richardson came to the aid of the goalkeeper in the final second of the first half. And it's a superstar who will take a 1 goal, 2 goals to 1 lead into the first half. Tony, after final words from Tony, we are going to take you back to master control. But what a good first half, Tony. The superstars having opportunities, burying 2 of them. Shining stars having opportunities, burying 1 of them. It's 2 goals to 1, all to play for 45 minutes of football to be played.
Well, what a good way to end first half there, from a really spanking shot from Lake there. And the goalkeeper, equal to the task in saving it, but had not it been for the swiftness and the alertness of her defense, that could have been easily tapped in there by the onrushing minute. But Richardson doing yeoman service there on the defense of superstars, being able to clear that one and allowing her team to go into the break with a 2 goals to 1 advantage. Certainly enlightening and exciting. We will be with you in 15 minutes time. Until then, we take you back to master control. Yes, welcome back. We are just about to kick off the second half, and it's the superstars. Yeah, the ball has been given away there. Lake clears upfield, and heads going up. The ball is with Lake again. She tries to control, but loses out there, and it's going to be the superstars, but Lake. It's going to be a throw-in. Not seen a flag here, but appears as though it's going to be a Shining Stars throw. And as we say, welcome back, Millie.
Nice. And there is a substitution in goalkeeper, Akira Pena Richardson. She took a knock in the dying moments of the first half and has been substituted by Super Sad number 26. Here comes the dangerous Kalia in the early moments, but the ever-present Matthews putting that one into touch, and it's going to be a corner kick in the second minute of this second half.
Yes, and Kalia, they are not getting the direction in which you wanted to push the ball to, or pushed it actually in the path of Matthew, who had all but to clear, and might have just pulled something there. She hopped a bit after the clearance, but it's going to be a corner kick there to the superstars, and they certainly are going to look to see if they can reclaim that 2-goal advantage.
It's going to be Colleen. So serves it in. It's going up. Cleared.
And there we see the
shot coming in. It's a goal! Colleen finding the back of the net, beating Gibbons. Gibbons didn't know what hit her there. The ball came in like a rocket, flat and through the legs of Gibbons and into the back of the net in the 48th minute of this the game. With the rain coming down, yes. It is 3 goals, and immediately they are taken back their 2-goal advantage.
Just as I said, they are looking to reclaim that 2-goal advantage. They have just about done so from the boot of Colleen, and these two sisters have really done the bulk of the scoring for the superstars. And as we hear the raindrops on our roofs, on our roof above us here, and probably will be nice cooling sensation for the players, Millington.
Yes, for some, of course, not for all. We've seen Hines making her way off the field since the rain started coming. And she's going to be substituted. Hines.
Obviously, she's not allowed to play in this kind of weather here.
And it's a nice rain that is coming down. Yes. It is a very nice rain. And we see the crowd here making their way to high grounds.
The spectators just adjusting themselves, yes.
Play continues. It's Lake. Janelle Lake knocks it forward. It's one to the defense. The defender they are in the shadow. Back to Lake. Lake picks it up. Long ball. She's not going to find any of her players. It's Brown who picks it up. But it's back with Lake. Lake is living here well. She's getting a bit of luck. And it's now with Johnson. Collier knocks it wide to Watley. Back to Collier Johnson. Johnson gets around a player. Gets around two. Sends it wide to Carter. Carter picks it up. Looks to get around Vanterpool. Does so. Gets across in. And cleared by Lake. A little ball will definitely be running much faster over this slippery outfield. So much more will be required from these girls. Well, it is the substitution is being made, and it's the number 17 in the person of Hodge, Cruzanique Hodge, who has made her way on, and her play time will be just about 40 minutes. And this is a nice drizzle that is coming down here. It's a heavier, more heavy. Here is, oh, it goes into touch. But that was a good attempt there by Vanderpool to go down the right flank. She had the defender beaten, but in the end just couldn't control the ball.
Out, yeah, she ran out of acreage. The ball going into touch.
Ball blocked there. It's Isabel couldn't control, but it's with Lake. Dispossessed. Ball is going to be a throw-in. 3 goals to 1. 3 goals to 1. In favor of the Superstars.
It appears as though the sharp shower is going to leave us swiftly as it came. Yeah.
Yes. As sudden as it came is as quickly as it goes. I believe it's still coming somewhere. You're hearing it in the distance, Tony. It has just left us. Throw taken. Tussle for the ball. Rosario picks it up. Rosario. It's minute. They're pushing it through. Couldn't find a player, but it's Kalia. Kalia holds it up. Sends Watley. Running. Watley. Confronted. And could not keep her footing, but it's with the dangerous Kalia dispossessed. Good work by Singh. Well, the ball is going to come to you much faster. You have to be ready to play it.
Yes.
Rosario gets around a player. Rosario. Will she get a wrong ball? It's still Rosario. It's with Shadra confronted there. Off the foot of Rosario, and it's going to be a throw-in for Superstars. Well, good effort there, Isabel.
Yes. So. Nice little drizzle. I know, Millie, when you're in St. Kitts, Sugar City, watching the football, you have to make sure that you sit in a...
There's going to be a yellow card. Given to Rosario.
You have to make sure that you're sitting in a reasonable spot because the turtle doves in the roof can mess up your head.
You know, it is the turtle doves in Angola, but where I'm from, it is the pigeons.
Well, the pigeons, my bad. It's the pigeons, not the turtle doves.
You know, the pigeons at home, they take a liking to you. You know, Tony, I believe they are just willful. They are wicked birds. They will come, they will look at you, and they will use you as their toilet, and then they will look at you, and they will fly away. Yeah. There's a long ball over the top. This could be dangerous, but Matthew is going to get there first.
Matthew has been doing lots of work there in the defense there for the Shining Stars, making sure that the Superstars don't push too further ahead.
Throw taken. Colleen. Ball in. Matthew again. Cleared. Off the head of Rosario. Attempted ball there too. Here is Brown. Ball knocked forward. Just as far as Richardson. Well, the ball cut out there by Van der Poel. Van der Poel gives it to... well, this could be trouble here. And Shadra standing tall and getting it wrong. That player in the end looking to counter. That was Hodge, Cruising Hodge, one-on-one with Shadra. Shadra getting the better of Hall. It's 3-0 in the 56th minute of play. It's a true to shining starts with Barry.
Yes.
Sorry, that's Singh. Not Barry, that's Singh who took the throw. Barry's right in front here, not moving very freely at all, Barry.
It
seemed to be wearing two bands, and she's really not moving freely in the left back position. There's a ball played over the top. This could be trouble here. Who's going to get to it first? It's a Lake. It's a tussle for the ball. Lake. Crosses it in. It's going to be a corner. Kuzinik was waiting in the wings. Hodge was waiting. But Lake could not get the cross off. Defender.
Good hustling there by Lake. Showing some tenacity there in trying to get that shot or cross in. But the defenders really helped out.
When you are behind a game, that is not the attitude you should have. When you are behind a game, you want to run to every ball. You want to have as much game time as possible.
Yes.
Because you want to get yourself back into the game. But Van der Poel on that occasion took her own merry time getting to the ball. That's not the attitude you want to see at all from a team that is behind. And then, what she does? Kicks it out.
Wow.
So that's a minute you took off the clock for nothing.
I can imagine the sharp shower wetting down the ladies out there playing, and then.
Well, they should be cool. They should be cool now, not cool. They should be cool.
That's going to be a cool kind of cool.
Shot coming in and cleared. Picked up again. It's Kalia. Knocks it wide. She's not going to get to the end of this one. The outfield is... Oh, it holds up right on the edge for Watley to send it across to Spencer. Here is going to be trouble. And... trouble here. Gibbons. Still an opportunity. Blocked. And it's a corner. Tony.
That was close. I almost thought she had a penalty there.
Yeah, I thought so. But
close,
I thought so for a moment. But she was getting to the ball. It didn't seem like she was taken out from behind. She looked like she fell over and then the player tumbled over on her. That's what it seemed like to me. I could very well be wrong.
Well, referee Rose had perfect positioning, so and he's much closer to the action than us, and so he would have seen it all. He did mention that as commentators, we don't give the referee enough kudos. So we want to say kudos to all of our referees for doing a splendid job and under the circumstances.
There's a good ball in. Oh, heads going up, cleared and knocked into touch.
Really good corner kick there from Johnson.
Well, we're here to call it as we see it, and so when the referee do a good job, we always say that when the linesman do a good job, the referees on a whole, but when you mess up, when we think you mess up, we say that too, Tony.
Yes, we do. We certainly
do. It's a job to describe the action, to describe it as we see it.
Yes.
And we should not be biased or partial. We should be as honest as ever in describing what we are seeing. It's 3-0 Superstars holding 2-goal advantage. It was 2-1 at halftime. Coming back here, Superstars in the 47th minute of play from the boot of Colleen. Making it 3-0.
Yes. 3-1 actually. Yes. And
3-1, sorry. 2-goal advantage. Tussle for the ball. Hodge wins it. Colleen. Minute picks it up. Gives it straight away. Sing. Oh, that's not Sing. That is Jakida. Kida. Is it forward? Barry knocks it forward. Shadra wins it and puts it into touch. Showing. Barry is just laboring.
She looks like she has knee issues here. She's laboring very heavily. Does well there, though.
Minute. Sends the ball forward. Oh, Hodge had her back turn. The ball came off her feet. And that could have been a good one. She could have just left it and, leave the ball to run past on and run onto it.
Yes.
And so the ball hit, her back was turned. And the ball coming off the back of her leg. And losing out there. It's Colleen who's not going to lose out. Sends a ball forward, but Matthew clears nicely. 3-1. Vanderpool to Minute. Minute again, running into trouble there again. An opportunity to push that ball.
That ball to Vanderpool.
Yes. Well, they are engaging in some just ping-pong ball, not looking for anyone to pass it to. Well, I really thought that was about Islam, Tony. See, Barry just took Kalia down.
Yes,
and
but what I really liked about the way how she plays, she doesn't wait on the referee. You notice that as she was down, she was up.
Yes.
That's
it looked like she just fell rather than that she was taken to the ground.
Yeah, she is.
And looked for position. She wasn't waiting for the referee. She was battling and wrestling for the ball. And that is a foul.
Certainly, yes. This time, no mistake on that one at all.
Nisha Minute. Playing. She played as a lone striker before the arrival of Hodge, Unique Hodge. So now they are playing two on top. It's Kalia. Picks it up. Kalia gets around Singh. Kalia Collier on the move. Collier trying to release the ball to Smins, but was unable to.
Yeah, no, I didn't just shot the power on the shot that she would have liked.
Yes, Smins were there. Smins were waiting. Ball forward. The keeper is coming and takes it.
I think that's a first touch for the keeper. Nicely touched, picked up. She dove on it and really picked it up nicely.
Smins. Johnson, that's Colleen. Collier turns. Gets it back to Colleen. Dispossess. Matthew clears. Just as far as Brong. Brong picks it up. Advancing. Brong looks up. Gives it to Collier. Collier control. Gives it back to Brong. Brong to Smins. Smins. Dispossess. Collier gets it back. Collier! 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 Oh! She was looking for placement rather than power on that occasion. She looked for placement, and Gibbons, equal to the task, just falling away to her left and saving it. Vanderpool running straight into trouble. This is an opportunity. Oh, ball cleared.
Clear, and they can making no mistakes at all. He's not taking any chances there. With the dangerous Collier running onto it, you don't want to miss and have with a chance in and goal, which is certainly we have seen buried quite a lot of her chances.
Well, do we have a weather system in our area, Tony?
Not too sure.
Tony, I just saw something that I'm very much afraid of over there.
Lightning, yeah.
That's not a friend of mine at all. Tony, have you ever been struck by lightning?
No.
Well,
thank God.
That's the reason I am afraid of lightning. Don't
like
like it at all. Been struck twice.
So what was the experience like?
Well, it's not a good experience at all. Not a good experience at all.
Electric shock somewhat?
Yes, it is. You know, I remembered one time I was holding a piece of file paper in my hand, and the lightning flashed and burned the middle of my hand turned white.
Wow.
It's not a good experience at all. Here is Watley. Hodge. Attempted cross, yeah? The ball falls to Carter. Carter on the attack. It is Superstars. The ball cut out there, but won back by Colleen. Ever present. Colleen. They're very much a mobile team, and so it is very hard to stop the Superstars. Oh, look at how Collier got out of that tackle. Look at how she got out of that tackle. Oh. Here comes Vanderpool. The speedy Vanderpool, but it is speedy of the 2-1. Here is Vanderpool. Oh. The rain, the drew that we would have had, has gotten the better. Here is Collier. Johnson is looking. She's looking. She realized that she was not seeing Smins, and so she attempted going it on her own. In the end, she was dispossessed. Here comes the speedy Smins down the right flank. It's Watley.
She pushed off a little bit, a little bump. But Matthew
That's
in
Carter,
defense
sorry.
for the Shining Stars has been playing really well. She's looking very sharp. In that instance, she stood with Collier, and Collier was trying to put on a move. They didn't come off, and Matthew was able to clear.
It's into the 70th minute we go. It's 3-1 in favor of the Superstars. Superstars winning by a 4-goal margin when they met in round 1, 4-0. And they have a 2-goal, they're holding on to a 2-goal advantage in this second round game. Are you expecting more goals to be scored, Tony?
Possibly maybe one more.
Well, this could be dangerous, but it's going to be held nicely by the keeper. Kalia. Dispossess.
Yeah, a little bit harder to grab hold of that wet ball on the wet surface. That's a nice pass, but well, we're there by Matthew again.
Matthew's not moving very freely. She's moving with a limp. And Vanderpool is not what we're accustomed to see today at all. Ball to Smeens. Singh wins the header. Jakida. Looking to dispossess Hodge. Was unable to. And ball knocked into touch by Minute.
The Superstars are trying to push and to at least get another goal. It appears as though the Shining Star, they just say, well, okay, we can hold on until we're going to just keep it, the score at 1-3-1, and they're just holding on as that. Yes. Throwing on the far end. Here is the Superstars. Cross coming in, only to find the thigh of the defender there. But ball is still with Superstars. You see a kick coming over, trying to find Colleen Johnson, but cleared away there partially. And there's Barry there being pushed off the ball. Barry's moving very, very, very slow. Here is Johnson not getting away there from the defender at all on that one. Just to poke the clearance. Colleen picks up. Brown trying to thread the needle, but coming out there and tackling there. And Johnson is flat on a big clearance there. This could be a run on Millington. Richardson equal to the task though, and clear the danger.
Well, if you asked me, Tony, that very well looked like an offside.
Yes.
Hodge looks like she was in an offside position, but the linesman touched him in the best position. Shining Stars depleted somewhat, losing one of their strikers that in the person of Singh. It was in the encounter in their first round with these two teams. Oh, I heard that! I heard that! I heard that! I heard that! I heard that. That is a severe collision. I heard it from here, even behind these glasses. I heard it.
Where you going? Right there? Oh. These are your fellas, man. These are your guys.
I heard it. I heard it. I heard it.
Y'all coming back? Y'all coming back? What? This is your type of expectation? Or you don't expect it nothing up close?
So, Barry is down. She is grimacing in pain. Kalia is back to her feet. But Tony, that looks an awkward collision there. An awkward tackle.
Nice to go back to the replay to see.
It is going to be a substitution immediately for sure. Barry has got to leave the field. And it seemed that she would have been the one who instigated that tackle. And in the end, coming off a second best. So, referee Rouse was reaching to his pocket, and he is going to show the yellow card. He has the yellow card in his hand. Barry is being aided off the field by the medics and the whole coach, but the yellow card she received. So we're going to see a substitution. We are into the 78th minute of play. Play has been held up a bit. Now we are seeing referee Rouse going over to Shining Stars bench. And he is going to issue that card to Barry, who would have been involved in that tackle. So the card come now. Barry sees a yellow card.
Yeah, I think it's Barry was trying to play, and actually he offended Collier. And I think that's where the collision came, but good to see that
you remember Tony in the first game when the teams met, Jodie Vanterpool, when she came on. It looks a different team, and she's coming on late, and with some 12 minutes or so to go in this game. And we know that there are going to be some extra time.
yeah.
Substitution is going to come for Superstars. Thought for one moment that Kalia they would have taken out Kalia, but it looks like Hodge who would be giving way to Edmead. Ball a long way over the top. And you see that Johnson is really not moving as freely. Hodge has really not been present in this game at all, Tony.
True, that's true.
Vanterpool gets around her player. Vanterpool can't get around. That's Carter.
Vanterpool has not looked her usual self today at all, this evening at all.
Substitution comes now. It's Edmain who is going to make her way on for Hodge.
Is that Kaylee?
Yes. Skill Edmain. This means I'm gonna get to that one. Neither will Watley to sing who gets it to Vanderpool, Jody. Ball back with Jody. Dispossessed now. Chandra. Isabel. That was good walk there, but only blue shirts around her.
Yes. If I was a coach, though, I would have forced Calia to at least take a sub out. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Just to. You don't want her to be picking up no more knocks. She's going to try and give her all. And
Edmain. First touch on the ball, a good one to Kalia. Kalia finds Watley. This was that's leg going down there very awkwardly.
slipped there. She just does. She just.
Pong. Yes.
Yeah. The outside of her thigh there. It's good to see the women that just toughing it out, you know, and I know the condition out there with the heavy shower. I don't think any of them are playing in any studs, and that is not to say that the field is all wet and damp or anything of that sort.
Tony, that was a heavy shower.
It was a heavy shower.
Tony, that was a drizzle.
A drizzle? In Anguilla, that would be a heavy shower. We're not in St. Vincent or Guyana or Trinidad or those places.
Well, I'm amazed that Tony called that a shower.
It is. It was a heavy shower.
There's going to be a substitution. It is Hodge. And now we are going to see Kalia giving way. Kalia is going to give way to Sharmel Hodge.
Certainly. Well done. She would have scored 2 of the 3 goals that have been accumulated here by the Shining Stars. And judging from the player, the quality of the player, it's only sure that she will not want to leave the field, but wisely done to take out. You know.
Yes, for her preservation. It's what is best for her future, her team. You know, oftentimes we want to sacrifice our future for a present win. And if we look ahead at our players with youngsters like Kalia, you won't want to risk them. Oh, that's a foul. You won't want to risk them to win a game in a championship that you're way ahead.
Way ahead, yeah.
You're way ahead in the championship. You won't want to risk her for and miss her for future games and mess up her future. And so kudos to coach. You know, when our coaches do things that, you know, are questionable, we speak about it.
Yes.
But we must say kudos to Coach Rogers.
Yes.
Securing his player. No need in the 82nd minute, 83rd minute to risk your star player, and so rightfully he substituted her. It's a tussle there for the ball. Sing. It's Watley who picks it up. Long searching ball. There's a good ball coming in there, and Watley could not control. Ball running and knocked into touch. Throwing. Enemy takes it quickly. Smins. Has two defenders to contend with. Ball into the 18-yard area. Shot coming in. Weak one. Edmead. Ball cleared out. Minute started as a lone striker, but now ever so often you are finding her sitting in the defense. Ball played out by Gibbons into the 87th minute of play. That one is going to go straight over the goal line, and it's going to be a goal kick. 3-1, Tony, tomorrow. What are we going to see tomorrow, Tony?
Well, the Diamonds, they are certainly going to be looking to see if they can get back on the winning terms. They let games slipped away from them through the course of last week, Wednesday. And they are certainly going to look to see how best they can rebound. They are taking on my team, the Limers. Yes, my team.
There's a substitution there for the Superstars. The number 40. Number 40 for the Superstars. Getting her first run. That's Tierra Johnson.
And I'm certainly going to leave you into the capable hands of Millington because I have to head all the way down to the west.
Tony, before you run, just before you run, I am not sure that you are saying Lime is your team because you keep saying that.
Yeah, I am the vice president. Just so you know, I am the vice president of the Limers football team. So I support the Limers.
Well,
and I was saying to you, yes, I am of the Lions clan. Once a Lions, always a Lions. Doesn't matter where you go.
Right.
Where you park.
For the first time, viewers, you have heard it from the mouth of the man. He said he will always be a lion. I told you he was a lion.
Always be a lion.
I told you all that he was a lion, and he now admits that he will always be a lion.
I make no bones
Limers, cheat on board.
I don't make no bones about that. I am working with the Lions. We create products across the board to work with any team. You catch what I'm saying? Wow. Colin, who is a product of the Lions, is a superstar in the Lima setup. And I'm sure many more.
Well, you want to call Colin names so it looks, it doesn't look as bad.
No, man.
You just told us, you denied it.
No, I don't.
A couple of weeks ago that you are a lion at heart.
No,
but tonight you're admitting, and it's so good that you're admitted, brother.
Go back to the
tape.
In
the 89th minute of play, it's 3-1. 3-1. It is in favor of Superstars. And I'm not sure who Tony is going to back because Tony says that he's the vice president of Limers, but I'm telling you, his son plays for Diamonds. So who is he going to back? He's going to back football tomorrow.
So you got to come good otherwise.
He's going to back a football tomorrow. We'll all hear. And we wish him well. We wish him well in his endeavor tonight. And that tomorrow will come. When tomorrow comes tomorrow, by the grace of Almighty God, that we will all be here.
Certainly. Millington, certainly was a good game sharing with you over the course of this match, and we look forward to even more better things tomorrow. I'll take my leave now because I have another engagement, that I need to attend to. And so it's basically down to the wire now. And it's going to be the Superstars all the way.
Yes, Superstars holding on for a 2-goal advantage, a 3-goal-1. And we are going to have some 3 minutes of stoppage. Extra time, 3 minutes. And well, the referee says 4, not 3, but 4 minutes of injury time would be played. We are already into the first minute. Shining Stars trailing by 2 goals. Yeah. So, as Tony slips out, I will take you to the finish of this game and invite you in the meantime to be with us tomorrow by the grace of God. Here is an attack ball coming in and from Hodge, Shomel Hodge, way outside the 18-yard box. Ball, 1 bounce into the arms of the keeper, no harm done there. So tomorrow, even in the PM, the prime time game, it's going to be Limers. They will be taking on the Diamonds FC. Here is a attempt there, attempted cross. Not a very good one, and it is going to be a substitution for the Superstars. And number 30 is going to make her way on, and it's a Brong who is going to give way for Aquanisha Gums. Aquanisha, is that Aquanisha Gums? Yes, Aquanisha Gums giving way is Brown. Here is Colleen Johnson. Ball looking to beat Matthew over the top. It's not going to be so easy to do. Matthew, very tough cookie. Edmead. Johnson. Hodge holds it up. Guns, first touch, not good. Vanterpool. Ball forward, oh! And Shadwa is going to win that foot race. Throw to Superstars. Edmead. It's going to be a free kick into the final minute. The final minute of this game. Free kick. Taken a ball long into the area, goes away over the goal line. And with less than 30 seconds remaining, Superstars coming away with a 2-goal advantage. They're holding on to a 2-goal advantage. Colleen just killing the game. Referee Rouse says we're going to play a few more seconds. Ball forward, into touch it goes. Looks at the watch, looks at his clock, sees that we are into the 5th minute of stoppages. Stoppage time. And I think this is the last throw we are going to see for the game. Referee says, I have seen enough of this game. Blows his whistle, and the Superstars coming away with a 2-goal advantage, beating the Shining Stars 3 goals to 1. And in this, the Sunset Homes game of the evening, it is the Superstars getting the better of Shining Stars 3 goals to 1. It was a pleasure being with you this evening for our 2 games. In our first game, we saw Attackers and Uprising. Playing to a 1-goal draw. And in the primetime game, Superstars beating the Shining Stars by 2 goals. Tomorrow, we're going to be back here from 4:30 in the p.m. And then at prime time, it's going to be the Diamond FC. They will be up against the Limers. Join us at 4:30 in the p.m. on behalf of Johnson and Tony Fleming. This is the voice of choice, John Millington, taking you back to Master Control.